computer. Yes. Recording is in progress. Okay. And so, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Danny's going to start us off, then Chelsea, then Brianna, and then Angie will close us out. And here we go.
Hey guys, I'm Danny, if you guys remember me from last week. So my topic this evening is front-loading, creative selling, and thinking outside the direct sales home party box. So front-loading, I'm going to start with, so if you are one of those people, I'm not too much of a big planner. Like I don't plan my months way too in advance, but if you are one of those people that want to maximize your time, make sure that you are kind of sticking to your checklist of what you're wanting to get done this month. If you're wanting to maximize your time with your family, front loading is going to be something that you really want to incorporate into your business. And when we talk about front loading, we're talking about like big things. So, well, you can do small things too, but I'm going to talk about big things first. So big things such as events, such as parties, such as if you have a bag party out, if you've got a fundraiser coming up, these are all things you're going to want to go ahead and put those in your planner. And if you don't have like the Scentsy planner, I love the Scentsy planner. It's like what? 20 something bucks. It's good stuff. And I actually just got the upcoming year's planner, and that one's nice. It's like much bigger and thicker. So like if you're one of these people that like a planner, I really enjoy having the Scentsy planner. So shameless Scentsy plug. Anyway, so particularly with this time of year, you're going to have a lot of things like fall festivals, winter festivals, all these kind of seasonal event opportunities. And if you have never done an event before, it's really fun. You don't have to have like bukus of inventory. You don't have to have a bunch of stuff. It's mainly just an opportunity for you to get out into your community. So, for example, I live in a smaller town, and they do like a Founders Day festival that I do really well at. They'll even do like quarterly wine nights for the actual like brick and mortar businesses in our little downtown area, and I'll come and set out on the sidewalk. Their little Main Street Association allows me to come and set up and plug up and just have, and I bring like a table and have some warmers set up for like seasonal, like if it's going to be like near Thanksgiving or Halloween or Christmas time, I'll have all my seasonal warmers out. I'll have my seasonal wax with me and just kind of do a little cash and carry right there on the sidewalk as we do little events. Or if it's a bigger event, obviously I'll bring some more stuff. But if you've got things just like sitting around, you've accumulated warmer of the month, scent of the month, stuff like that. These are great little opportunities for you to just kind of get out and meet people within your community. So absolutely love seasonal events. So be sure to check in with like your local churches, your chamber of commerce, your little town halls. These are all things. Your little cities are going to have websites that you can go into. And when you get to these events, network with the vendors to say, hey, are there any other events that you do? Do you know if they have a Scentsy person? Do you have that coordinator's information? And network that way, the same way you would network at a party, right? About getting additional hostesses and booking parties off your party. So front loading those events for the season. So if you haven't already started looking for fall festivals and winter festivals and all of that, do that now. Also front loading parties. Who's still partying? Yeah? Not a lot. Okay. The goal is parties. Parties are great. I know parties have slowed down probably for a lot of people since COVID. They have for me. I have one tomorrow actually, which is really fun. I prefer doing Facebook parties. I love doing my little 30-minute live Facebook parties. I've done parties of all kinds. I have been within Scentsy for almost 8 years now, and I think I've only done 3 home parties in my entire Scentsy career. And all of which were done prior to my daughter being born. So it's been a while. But home parties are not my jam. But the great thing about Scentsy is that our only qualification or our only requirement is 200 PRV once every 12 months, right? They don't say that's 200 PRV in a house party. They don't say that's 200 PRV in fundraisers. It's 200 PRV, however creatively and compliantly you want to get that. So you just find what works best for your lifestyle, what sparks joy. I guarantee you that if you hate the type of party or the type of way that you're bringing in PRV, that if you're just not having fun doing it, people are not having fun watching you do it. So find something that you love, because that passion is really going to shine through, and that gets other people excited. They get excited to support you, they get excited to host for you, they get excited to join with you, or follow you, become part of your little network. So these are all great things to find what sparks the most joy for you. So some of that stuff for me looks like Facebook parties. I have done bingo parties in the past, and I'm not talking pay to play bingos that are out of compliance. I'm talking about like themed, fun, cute little just live bingo things with people that are super fun. They don't have to buy anything. They don't have to do anything like that. So it's the compliant way. Don't go turning me in. Last chance, first glance. These are all fun ways to kind of think outside the home party box. So this can be done in bag parties, in the mailbag. I've done so many in the mailbag parties. Actually, Chelsea Otto is who taught me how to do in the mailbag parties when she was in Japan. I was hitting her up her inbox when she had mentioned to me that she had done that. And I was like, so I used to mail people bag parties and have them mail them back. And then I created parties that they could just keep. So I made my own little mini testers and things. So you can get really as creative with it as you want. We mentioned seasonal events. I personally do monthly crates. I talked about that in last week's video. I do my monthly cottage crates. So kind of like the same idea as the whiff box, but it's themed and it's all curated and picked out by me. So I love doing those. And again, these are things that I am passionate about. So therefore my customers, my following, my network, they're passionate about receiving those from me. They love them. As when Scentsy had mentioned doing their own whiff boxes, I have people in my inbox going, "You're not going to stop yours though, right?" So people did not want me to stop in so fundraisers and buddy drives. Buddy drives are really big this time of year, especially as Christmas comes up. I actually did my first buddy drive last year for a local police department. And it was so much fun to be able to go to the police department and hand all the stuff over to the police chief. And it was just a really great, just like feel good thing. Have fun, guys. We literally sell Disney. That's one of the coolest things. I'm a born and raised Floridian. I was born in Orlando, so I'm a big Disney adult. And the fact that we have this partnership with Disney, and Harry Potter and NFL or whatever you guys are excited about, they're so much fun. And so you can do all of these really creative. I love doing TikToks. When we came out with our Friends Warmer, when we came out with our Friends Warmer, I did like a whole scene of one of my favorite Friends episodes in a TikTok. I'll just do these themes. So if I know something's coming up, if you guys follow me, I recently started doing like chalk art and stuff. And so I knew our villains collection was coming up. So I was drawing like a bunch of villains. So you can kind of theme, even though it's not Scentsy related, you can kind of theme it towards what we know that Scentsy is coming out with, so that it creates this kind of cohesive theme that you've got on your social platforms. Every LTO launch, I try to do like fun facts ahead of time. So if it's like a movie that's coming out, I'll do fun facts about the movie. If it's like a new buddy and it's a snow leopard, I've got like a bunch of fun facts about snow leopards for my customers and my team. So these are just all like creative, getting people involved. It's not just a one-time post like, "Hey, this came out, buy it here with my link." It's really kind of getting people involved, and they're seeing this like cohesive theme throughout the day or throughout the week or throughout the month, whatever I've structured it to be. Let's see. And that can be done as far as like I mentioned before, art, home decor, food. I've seen people like when we were doing our Hocus Pocus warmer release, they were doing like Hocus Pocus charcuterie boards and going live and breaking those down, and it's so much fun. I saw someone do, I don't know if you guys have seen the picture that someone had shared, but it's our new bat warmer, and they have it angled to where they did little sticky bats going off a mirror, but it looks like they're flying off the warmer and up the mirror and out the wall. Like it's so cute. You guys can do all these really fun related, whether it's home decor or food or art or whatever it is that you're doing. Just curating this social platform of yours. Whatever you do, make sure that you're being authentic, that you're being part of your own brand, your own self. There are a lot of people that will kind of copy paste, and there's some people that you'll look and you think, I don't even know who they truly are, because all I'm seeing are the voices of everybody else that they have copy pasted from. So making sure that whatever you do is something authentic, that you're, and that's not to say don't take what, oh, I'm sorry. Did I talk too long?
No,
Oh,
I think
I thought someone yelled at me. I'm sorry. Anyway, whatever you do, make sure. I should have. She didn't say Danielle, so I knew I wasn't in trouble. So whatever you do, just make sure that it's authentic. Try to use, personal pictures, personal, real life stuff versus like stock images and things like this, where you're able to create, kind of this draw with your audience, whatever story, whatever aesthetic that you're telling within your social platforms or within your home or whatever it is. Make sure that it is authentic to you, that people look at this and go, oh, that, because I can look at a picture of Chelsea's or a picture of Megan's and go, oh yeah, that's Chelsea's photo, that's Chelsea's house, or anyone, and see the authenticity shine through, because it's all kind of cohesive. But the biggest thing, guys, is to make sure that you're having fun with it. If you're having fun in your business, that's going to translate. No matter if you're having a party, no matter if you're selling a product, no matter if you're just growing your network, introducing yourself to people, being authentic and having fun, having passion for your business is going to be the biggest key to your success, than anything else. And I think I'm done. Did I use up all my time? It's 8:15.
You're good. You technically have till 9:20. 9:20.
Oh,
9:05 to 9:20.
okay. Okay.
9:20. Yeah.
As far as parties go, so for like your front loading and everything else, follow up. So follow up is huge, and I know we took a huge beating when Amy went bye-bye, and hopefully we'll see something like that in the future. Who knows? But making sure. Actually, my very first day as a consultant was World Tour Orlando, and it was my very first day. I had signed up the night before. And I went to World Tour Orlando, and one of my breakout speakers was Megan. And Megan was talking about follow up. And she had this little booklet on how she moved all her follow up things. And I remember thinking, I need to learn how to do this like day one, because when you don't do follow up, that's like, imagine you have a bucket, right? And all the water going into your bucket, that's new people, new customers, new hostesses, new team members, all the things are going into your bucket. If you're not following up, you've got holes all in your bucket. They're gonna go bye-bye. They're just gonna drain right out. So you can get all the new customers you want, but if you ain't following up and taking care of the ones that you got, they're gonna go elsewhere, and they're gonna leak out the holes of your bucket. So making sure that you do your follow-up. And the reason why I mentioned that is because when you do your follow-up and you check in, hey, it's Danny. I just want to see if you got your order, if you're loving everything, if there's anything you needed help with. Everything's great. Oh, awesome. Hey, just so you know, we come out with our harvest collection next month, and I still have a couple Thursdays open. Is there a week that would be good for you to do like a 30-minute live Facebook party? Would you mind if I sent you a little bag party for you to collect orders from at work? However you want to do it. So just kind of innocently offering the opportunity. Each time you do a follow-up is going to, one, keep you consistent in how you offer it and who you offer it to. But two, it's going to present that idea. And if they say no, they say no big deal. But consistently offering and I think your reaction to the no is just as important as your reaction to the yes. So anytime someone's like for example, when I do my monthly crates, I have a list of anyone who's ever ordered a cottage crate from me before. And every single month I reach out to them. Hey, it's Danny. I'm doing my monthly crates. Here's my theme. Would you be interested in one? and they're, oh no, it's, not this month. I can't, finances are hard. No problem, friend, just checking in. And I move about my day. And it leaves it so neutral that they're not bothered when I do check in. If I guilt them, oh man, are you sure you didn't get one last month? You know what I mean? If you guilt people in, if you kind of give them a hard time, or if you are overly disappointed, that's gonna be a negative interaction for them, and they're gonna feel weird the next time you reach out, or like they're obligated to. And anytime someone feels obligated to support you, it's not gonna be good. So have you ever tried to talk somebody into joining, right? And then they join and then they don't do anything, and you have to like drag it out of them. It's so much more awful than if they just join because they want to, right? So the same thing with hostesses and customers. You want to make sure that they are excitedly, yes, excited consent. That's what you want, okay? With anything supporting your business. So your reaction to the no's are just as important as your reactions to the yeses. Okay, I think I'm out of time, right? Yes, 8:20. Okay. Let's see. Oh, other fun things. For example, you can do theme things like boo bags. So who here has a bunch of cent in the month hanging around? Yeah. Okay. Put together little boo bags, put together little holiday theme bags. These are great. These are so much fun. And you can reach out to your customers. Hey, I've got a 6-pack of mystery wax. Here's the theme. Are you interested? Here's how much it is. I pop it in the mail. You can have it in a couple days. So a fun little way to get rid. And of course you're doing this all one-on-one and not on your social media. So making sure that you're just having fun. Again, finding things that spark passion. If you love putting things together, if you love doing your Happy Mail, and that's another thing too. Who here does Happy Mail? I love doing Happy Mail. I am one of those consultants that doesn't do a lot of events. I don't do a lot of home parties, so I'm not spending money in hostess gifts and driving and tolls and time away from my family. So I invest that money in the mailers that I do for my customers. So the biggest business expense in my business is postage, but I'm able to send full catalogs and testers and samples and good email to make them feel good. I think I'm now I'm out of time.
Are you sure? Okay, my turn, right? I'm next. Yes. Okay. So, hello. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Chelsea Otto. I actually celebrate my 11th year anniversary this week, the 28th, whatever day that is. So I'm super, super, super excited to be celebrating. And the fact that, all of us have been with this company for a very long time should speak volumes as to how incredible Scentsy is. But tonight, I'm going to be talking about reaping the benefits of LTOs, harvest collection, holiday collection, all the good stuff that comes and goes very quickly in our business, which is a good thing. We want our stuff to come and go. We don't want it sitting around. But I want to start off with a quote that I saw earlier today, which I thought was so perfect for what I'm going to be talking about. It says, one important key to success is self-confidence. An important key to self-confidence is preparation. Preparation and LTOs go hand in hand. If you are not prepared, you're not prepared for success. Like if you're not looking on the calendar, first off, I have my phone right here because I have the calendar pulled up for October. Every LTO, every collection that drops is in our calendars. So on the day 1 of October, you have breast cancer, you have holiday right there. And then you scroll down, you have the Disney Dumbo collection on the 9th. Everything right here is going to tell you, which we didn't used to have that, by the way. So that is super helpful. When I go to the first of the month, every single month, I am looking at that calendar of what's coming out. What can I put in my calendar? I have a huge calendar right here. I put it right there. So that way I can start preparing for these LTOs, because I have customers that love Disney. I have customers that are part of, breast cancer awareness. I have customers that are in all different areas, and I want to make sure that I am reaching out to them and making sure that they're aware of what's coming. So, relationships help a lot with LTOs. I have a lot of customers who love Disney. I have people that work for Disney. I have people that are travel agents for Disney. I am in their emails. I am in their messenger saying, hey, look what's coming. Because if they've ordered Disney from me before, I'm letting them know ahead of time. The very first place that I let my customers know is in their emails. That's the very first place I go to. Second is my VIP. Third is my personal Facebook, Instagram, and then again, I do a follow-up email after all of that. So I am sharing and sharing and sharing and sharing and sharing, because you never know who is going to want these LTOs, the harvest collection, the holiday collection. If you're not even preparing for holiday collection that drops at the end of this week, you're already behind, in my opinion, because we saw how fast the harvest collection, especially the sunflowers, we saw how quickly those sold out. All these things are going to start selling out, especially our holiday. If you guys thought that our harvest went fast, just wait till holiday, because it is going to be wild. So I post there, I let everybody know what's coming. And again, I do it because I know it's on the calendar. So I'm already prepared there. I also start looking for or creating my own flyers and getting them out to my customers as fast as I possibly can. So already had the harvest. Oh, that's holiday. Harvest, that's already been out. That's already out. I still put this in my happy mail because there's still harvest stuff around. And normally I will just write on there what is already sold out. We have our harvest collection. No, I do not create these. They're everywhere. You can just search if you're in the What Did You Share page, or reach out to your sponsor, your director. We will find these for you. Or just go on Canva and create it your own. Very simple, play around with it. I wish we had more time to talk about that, but I only have 15 minutes. So holiday, you have this, okay? And you have the brochures. You got the bars, make samples, get this in their hands. Get it in their hands, have them smell it. If they don't know what it smells like, they're not as likely to order as if they were able to smell it, like the scratch and sniff with the harvest or the new catalog stuff. So make samples if you can. Have a sample party, get together with a friend, split the cost, do whatever you got to do, get it in their hands. Even if you don't make samples, get this flyer in their hands. Let them know what is coming ahead of time. Also, what else is coming out in October? Breast cancer awareness. This is huge. This is only going to be around for October. I have already sent out several emails, text messages, voice messages, because I'm super stinking excited. Because I have friends who have beat breast cancer's butt. I have lots of customers who have been affected by it, whether it's a loved one or themselves. So they're already aware. And I already have lots of pre-orders for this, because I immediately went to the people that I knew would want this, because of the relationships that I have built and their previous orders. So I'm sending this out, and you guys can make samples if you want. If not, that's okay, but at least get something in their face, let them know, hey, this is coming, whether it's in an email, your Facebook, your VIP, Instagram stories, whatever it may be. Also, I know this is not an LTO or harvest or holiday, but make sure you're always putting join special stuff in there. That's always a special to me. It's not an LTO, it's not any of that, but it's always a special to me. And it goes in everything that I send out, everything. And that includes the regular kit, the $40 kit, the $59 kit, free kit, whatever it is, it's in their mail. That way they have it. So what do I do when I start getting pre-orders? I personally have, it's called a simple system. One of my star directors, Lindsay Pearson, and I created this back in 2020, 2021. It's like stupid simple, but we have a pre-order document. I'm trying to hide lots of the names, but these are my boo bag pre-orders. This is the best thing I could, perfect example, because I have all my boo bags over there. Has your name, their items, invoice sent, paid, order date, delivery date. And that way this helps me also follow up. And I can put this in the Pivot leadership page. So I make sure everything is right here. I also let all of my customers know that do pre-order with me. Hey, nothing is ever guaranteed. Nothing. That way, if something does sell out, they're not disappointed. They may be a little upset, but guess what? This is when you pivot and you find something that is similar, or you refund when it comes to that. Because sitting around and feeling sorry for yourself or being upset is never going to get you anywhere, especially with LTOs. In my head, if I don't get it, if if I don't get it, the order process for them fast enough, guess what? I'm pivoting. I'm showing them, hey, this is what else is available. Would you like to put it towards that? Or would you like to hold off until this collection comes out? Blah, blah, blah. Always pivot. Because again, like Danny said, if you're reacting negatively, that's going to affect them. And so how you are is how they're going to be. So don't let LTOs catch you off guard. I have not customers. I have team members who are like, wait, I didn't know that was coming out today. Guys, it has to be a priority. That is what the calendar is for in your workstation. That is like my bread and butter when it comes to LTOs and knowing what is coming out. I am prepared. If you're not prepared, it's not going to help you at all. You're a servant consultant. You're a servant leader. You are here to serve your customers. They don't know what's coming out. They don't have access to the workstation. You have to be the one to show them what is coming. You have to be able to show them the pictures. We have our marketing tab. We have people who take amazing pictures. Scentsy has now started taking more personalized pictures, which I'm so excited for, because that gives people the real image of what these look like. Another great thing is looking back at your previous orders. If you're a new customer or a new consultant, this isn't going to help you as much right now, but in the future it will. Go back and look at who's ordered Disney stuff, who's ordered the other breast cancer awareness collection from years prior, who's ordered the Disney or the Dumbo stuff last time. Look up, or people who wanted those stuff but couldn't get it at the time. Follow up with those people, let them know, hey, it's coming out, or hey, this collection's coming out and I know you loved this one. This one's just like it, but better, yada, yada, yada. Something that has helped me personally is hashtags. Hashtags on my Instagram has helped me grow my business in more ways than I can ever imagine. Intentional hashtagging, that was a lot to say. Intentional hashtagging has brought in so many great customers, new team members, all these things. I just posted about the breast cancer awareness warmer on my Instagram and it blew up. And I was very shocked, but it was because of how I am intentionally hashtagging and reaching out to the people that I wanted to get to, kind of deal. You can do that on your Facebook business page, I believe. I don't have a personal business page on Facebook, but hashtags on Instagram literally helped me so much and has brought so many amazing people. Let's see. Oh, I feel like I've talked so much. But like Danny said, you know, how she does her fun facts. Make it fun, make it exciting. I love voice messaging. So when I heard, or when I saw the new collection of the breast cancer warmer coming out, I was already at SFR messaging these people. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I'm so excited for you because you just beat breast cancer. And now we get to do this and we get to do this for you. And you get to put in the organization that you want to donate to. Like, how cool is that? And your excitement is contagious. How you are will reflect into them. Like I said before, holiday collection. Where's my little thing that I had? So right here. Oh, no, that's not it. Anyways, our holiday collection. So that is also coming out. I know some of you guys have not received a lot of your harvest stuff. That's okay. That's okay. We can still promote the holiday collection and still promote harvest at the same time, because guys, if Hobby Lobby already has their Christmas stuff out, if other stores are already putting their Christmas stuff out, we can start talking about Christmas too. It's okay. I love Christmas. I'm going to be talking about Christmas starting October 1st. I've actually already started talking about Christmas because I've already sent out emails. So I like to prepare because it helps my PRV. It helps with the relationships I have, because they trust that I'm going to stay on top of these things because of the relationship I have with them. Hold on, what time is it? Am I still good on time? Good, okay. Okay. So staying up on it will also create trust within your customers, because they should not be finding it anywhere else. They should not be seeing anybody else doing it but you. Unfortunately, there's Pinterest. Unfortunately, there's TikTok, other social media that they may see things. But if they come to you with those pre-orders and you haven't even shared it yet, that also shows what kind of customer service that you are providing. They're coming to you with the things, but try to get it out before they see it. Let's see. I already talked about hashtags. How many of you guys have felt like you can't share something because none of your customers would like it. Okay, I see a few hands. Okay, I have done that before. I have robbed myself of PRV by thinking none of my customers would like this LTO. None of my customers would like this thing in the harvest collection or holiday collection. I don't care what you feel. You are a servant consultant. You need to serve your customers by showing, even if you don't like it, even if it's not like your type of decor or whatever, you share it. Because I guarantee you there are customers or potential customers that may have never ordered from you and they're like, oh, I really like that. I really like that. I'm gonna order from her because you're consistently showing up and you are the forefront of the, when someone brings up Scentsy, you are the forefront of what comes to their mind. But don't rob yourself of PRV just because you may not like an LTO or something, or you were telling yourself lies saying that none of my customers would like this. So why would I share it? Why would I waste my time? You're not wasting your time if you are serving your customers. You're not wasting your time if you are showing them something that they may actually really love, or they may know somebody who really loves it. The Mickey pumpkin warmer. I was really hesitant on sharing that. I love it. I personally love it, but I was like, I don't know if my customers are gonna love it. I was wrong. I almost robbed myself of that. And that's not okay. Like the Disney villains warmer. I almost didn't share that. I almost robbed myself of a good amount of PRV because I was like, well, none of my customers feel like they like Disney villains. I was wrong. I was wrong. And then I ended up getting 2 new team members from that. So you never know. So always share. Don't rob yourself of any sales or potential new team members. Also, something that I love to do for my VIPs, and my VIPs are like my Scentsy Club, the ones that order from me every single month. They get access to like pictures right away. I also use this to host parties, meaning, hey, you get early access to images and what's coming before it actually comes out. Like I will send them samples like this right here. I'm going to be making up like a little goodie bag for somebody who is hosting a party with me in October. They already get the samples right away. Like right away. They're number one. That way people know when I book a party with Chelsea, I'm getting something exclusive. I'm getting incentivized with some extra goodies that aren't even out yet. And you guys can do that with the holiday stuff too. Like offer a holiday bar that's not even out yet. If they are hosting a party for you in October, give them something, incentivize them with an LTO or something from the holiday collection or harvest collection. I love using, like, if people do X amount of PRV in a party, hey, you get to pick a nightlight warmer from our harvest collection or a holiday collection, something. So it's really all in preparation. At the end of the day, if you are not prepared for what is in our calendar, I'm telling you guys, this calendar has saved my life when it comes to LTOs, because I used to be so scatterbrained. We were all talking before we came on here about how some of us thrive on chaos. That was me until this amazing, well, I'm still thriving in chaos, but this calendar keeps me up to date with everything. And it has everything that you could possibly think of. And if things sell out, you pivot. But like I said, get everything prepared now. I start doing it like 2 weeks before it even launches. That's how I start preparing. And do LTOs and harvest stuff. That's great. Also, like Danny was saying, do blue bags. Do blue bags. Get creative. Get creative with your LTOs. Get creative with everything. So just prepare and don't be disappointed if things sell out, because that's a good thing, honestly, at the end of the day. But that's all I have.
Okay, Brianna's up.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi. I'm so happy to be here. I'm Brianna Engel. I am going to chat with y'all about Scentsy Club. This was really cool. This was a really cool ask for me, because usually I get asked to talk about social media and social media presence, which is a little bit of this wrapped into it. But Scentsy Club, actually, the way that I've handled Scentsy Club, I'm proud of. And it wasn't until I shared it this past summer with some people, including Megan, that I am excited to talk about it with y'all. So who here has their own Scentsy Club? I'd love to know. I have, yeah, I know I have too much in my Scentsy Club. I'm not even going to talk about that. But the reason that I do that, the reason that I have my own Scentsy Club, the big picture reason, obviously I love scents and I love Scentsy Club and I love the perks that come with it. But I love being able to show my customers, show them that I am actually participating in this program that I'm telling them about and that I'm encouraging them to join. So if you don't have a Scentsy Club yet, I do encourage you to get one and to experience it so that you can do live unboxings, that you can talk about the perks yourself, those kinds of things. But on the flip side of that, you guys, one of the things that I do to promote Scentsy Club, I'm a big person on themed days. So when I'm posting in my VIP group, even sometimes on my business page, sometimes it carries over to my Instagram content, is I love a good themed day. And so, and it helps me keep my content, if I like am having a hard day, or if I'm busy that day or whatever, I know, okay, today's Monday, today's my must-have Monday. So I'm just going to talk about things that are new or things I'm really loving and promote it to my customers as a must-have. And it's just fun. It's not anything super specific, right? But I use Sunday as my way to promote Scentsy Club. So I call it Scentsy Club Sunday. And Chelsea was talking about hashtags. That's the hashtag I use. I use hashtags in my VIP and on my Instagram every single day, especially when I'm doing a theme day, so that my customers know that they can type in the search bar. This is a really cool feature. If you didn't know, in Facebook, you can search hashtags on Facebook as well. And so in my VIP group, though it's private, my customers know if they search hashtag Scentsy Club Sunday, you're going to get every single post that I've ever done about Scentsy Club. And so what I do on Sundays is I go into my order history tab, I filter it by Scentsy Club, and then I will take screenshots of people's Scentsy Club's orders, my customers' orders, and I will make sure that their names and their information is not on there. It's literally just the products in their Scentsy Club. And then I may snap a couple pictures if I have some of those products in my home, or I'll go look on Pinterest for some of the things. Like if they have a whiff box in there for half off, I'll find a picture of me with a whiff box, and then I'll go back to my VIP group and I'll post the picture of the screenshot and a real life picture, because that's super important, you guys, is using real life pictures. I'll post both of them and I'll highlight, hey, the whiff box this month is an incredible value. You get a full size warmer. It's valued at like $47. You can purchase it for $35, or you can throw it in your Scentsy Club, get it 10% off right off the bat. Or if you have $60 worth of stuff in your Scentsy Club, you can get it half off. Look, my customer, Sarah, got it for half off. She got a $47 whiff box for $17, $18, whatever the math is, y'all don't ask. And so math is not my strong point. So Scentsy Club, I highlight that on Sunday. So I'm screenshotting my customers' orders and I'm showing off what my customers are getting and the perks that they're getting. My customers love that. They love being able to see it. And sometimes I'll be like, okay, I really don't want to be highlighting people because it's like the same clubs or whatever. And so then I'll just take a picture of my cotton cleanups and I'll say, hey, throw these in your Scentsy Club so you never run out. Or if I'm doing laundry on Sunday, which I'm doing laundry every dang day of my life because I have 3 messy children, I am taking a picture of my laundry products and telling them, hey, if you're sick of running to Walmart at 10 p.m. because you're out of laundry detergent, stick it in your Scentsy Club and get it on demand. Get it as often as you want it, and you can get it at a discount depending on what's in your club, and really sharing those perks and making it applicable to your customers. And so there's that side of it, right? The social media part of it, where I am sharing with them real life examples. I am presenting pictures. I'm providing examples to them from other customers who are taking advantage of the same thing. But best believe that in my follow-ups, I'm also having very similar conversations that are directed to them one-on-one. So if I have a customer who really loves the scent, actually one of my very good customers, she is nuts over Kiwiki and coconut. Like she has an entire shelf. She bought out all of it. I'm sure of it. And so when that scent was going away in the spring and summer, she was like, I have to make a club. Actually, she made a club last season for Cozy Cardigan. She did the same thing. She bought out Cozy Cardigan like crazy. She stuck the bars in her club and she loved that feature. And the crazy part is Scentsy Club's been around for, I don't know, a couple years now. The crazy part is that she had a previous consultant who had never told her about Scentsy Club, even though she loved Cozy Cardigan and would buy the 12 packs every couple of weeks. And so the fact that we have customers walking around not knowing that they can get their consumable products on demand as often as they want with exclusive perks is wild, you guys. Okay, so if you are not including that in your follow-ups, you are missing a mark. Like we talk about leaving money on the table, you're leaving money on the table. And let me just break this down for you. And this is not meant to brag, but it's kind of just meant to give a little bit of credibility to where I'm coming from. I have 40 subscriptions for Scentsy Club, and in September I did $1,250 in Scentsy Club. Okay, and so I am almost a quarter of the way through my PRV goal for the fall just in Scentsy Club subscriptions alone. Okay, but what's amazing about that to me is that that's work that I did on the front end that I no longer have to do on the back end, except for providing really great customer service and thanking them for choosing me and continuing to choose me month after month when their Scentsy Club runs, right? I'm showing gratitude in that sense. But the work for Scentsy Club, which is really amazing, is the work that you're doing on the front end, right? It's the conversations you're having, it's the connections that you're making, it's you knowing your customers and knowing what they love, knowing what they need, assessing that need before they say it, right? And just being so on point with it, and then applying it to all the areas of your business and really making sure that you're honing in on those perks, because Scentsy Club is something that is unlike anything that we can offer just by a sale, right? And the residual PRV that you're getting from it will pay off tenfold. And so the other part of this is that aside from social media, where I am talking about it at least once a week, but when we have LTOs like Chelsea was talking about, and I'm sharing those LTOs, if I'm talking about the Harvest Collection for Must Have Monday, then my tip Tuesday is probably going to be, hey, add these bars into your Scentsy Club because they're sold out now, and that's the only way that you can get them, right? And so even as I'm going out throughout my day, or throughout my week, I'm still mentioning Scentsy Club. For Favorite Friday, okay, let me just tell you: Must Have Monday, Tip Tuesday, Wax Warmer Wednesday, Thrifty Thursday, Favorite Friday, Showcase Saturday. I can put it in the comments after I'm done. But for Favorite Friday, I talk about cotton cleanups, right? Or I'm talking about how I got 10% off my Scentsy Club when it ran this morning, right? Showcase Saturday, I might get my Scentsy Club delivered that day and showcase my Scentsy Club, right? So it's not that I just focus on Scentsy Club on Sunday. I'm focusing on it all week long, but different parts to it, right? And so the other thing that I do, besides talking about it, besides telling my customers about it on social media, besides talking about it in follow-up, besides telling them about it in my weekly email that I send to all my customers, in my happy mail, I'm also including Scentsy Club reminders. Even to people who have Scentsy Clubs, I will still send them something about it, right? So I do little sample cards. I don't know who made this. They're my favorite person ever, though. These little cards, it did say like put it in the club or whatever, but I changed it for the Fall in Love, which is my favorite scent in the Harvest Collection. And I said what else it comes in and to add it to club. Okay, and little letters over here. And so I send this in my happy mail, and then somebody else, I want to say it was Dawn, but I'm not sure, made this amazing rack card that talks about the benefits of Scentsy Club. Sorry, the other side, Scentsy Club, and then on the other side it's the Whiff Box. And so it talks about the point system, all of that. And so I send this to every customer in the happy mail. Like it just goes right in there, and they get access to it. Also, for LTO bars, if I'm sending bars to people or my local orders, when they're coming inside my house and I'm getting to label all of them, if it's an LTO bar, holiday, harvest, scent of the month, whatever, I put a sticker on it, which I forgot to grab, but I put a sticker on it that says, on the back of it, that says, love love this bar, add it to your club. It could be discontinued, right? And so it's just that reminder that they get to see every time they grab that bar to put wax in their warmer, they're going to take notice that if they really love that scent, they need to add it to their club because it could be discontinued. Okay. And so the thing about Scentsy Club is a lot like join conversations, or it's a lot like hosting a party. You're going to have to talk to people about the benefits a lot before they potentially jump on board. It may not be a one and done situation. It may not be a, hey, you should do the Scentsy Club because you really love this scent. Go ahead and add 6 bars to your club. Like, it may not be that easy the first time you talk about it. And you may have to answer some questions that aren't being asked, right? So sometimes I've talked about Scentsy Club to a couple of my customers, like a ton, and they're not asking questions, but every time I talk to them about it, I address another issue so that I think might be a problem. So if I'm reaching out to them and I'm saying, hey, let me know if you want me to help you set up a club. I just want to make sure that you understand that it's not like you're not signing up to be a consultant, right? There's no cost. You don't have to pay a fee. So just in case that was a concern in your mind, it's a subscription that you have complete control over. There's no catches or gimmicks or nothing like that. So just let me know if that sounds like something you want to do, right? And so I make sure to answer the unasked questions every time I have that conversation, or every time I approach people with it in follow-up. But I also do it on Sundays, right? On Scentsy Club Sundays, sometimes instead of posting the screenshots, I'll just be like, hey, did you know that you can join the Scentsy Club and not pay anything that you don't want to? You only pay what you put into it, right? And so I make sure that I am super diligent about that. And then obviously, like I said in the beginning, having your own Scentsy Club just speaks again to the credibility of the amazing perks and the rewards of having that program available to you. So don't rely on just a one-time conversation. Don't rely on just a one-time post. It's a continual conversation. It's continually showing them the benefits of it. And truly, it's going to come from a relational standpoint where your customers can trust you enough to say, okay, you say that this would be a benefit to me. I want to try it out. Right. And really making sure that they are understanding all of the perks that they get with it, and that you're still going to take really great care of them and being there to answer questions. So that's it for me.
All right, that was a lot to take in tonight, but a lot of amazing, helpful information. You know, Danny had a lot of ideas as to how to think outside the box when it comes to parties. Having joined Scentsy 12 years ago, we did so much with home parties, but now I feel like that makes me seem like an old lady anymore, because there's so many new and innovative ways to have parties. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of questions about bingo parties and these 30-minute lives. And so I just want to remind everyone that when we're doing these calls, we pack a lot of information in 15 minutes for each speaker, but we always promise that we will provide a lot more details and information after the call. And when I do that, takeaway post, we can share things in there. We can answer questions. We're not going to leave you high and dry. We're gonna share a lot of information in a short amount of time, but we'll definitely follow up in those comments with more details about all of that. But yes, Danny had a lot of good ideas about those parties. And I love how she said your reaction to your no is just as important as your reaction to your yes. I feel like that energy that you're putting out, your customers are going to feel that. And so no one wants to be sold to. They really don't. And especially if they can't do it right then, you know, no's not a definitive no. It's just not right now. So if we leave them feeling icky after asking them with our reaction, then, you know, it will turn into a no forever. So I love how she put it that way. And then Chelsea, so much good information. I think it was kind of eye-opening for me as a reminder, just because I don't like something doesn't mean that my customers aren't going to like it, or vice versa. We so often find ourselves just saying no for other people, we don't even give them the opportunity to say yes sometimes. So share everything, overshare, and share it a million times. I think we've mentioned, I don't know how many different platforms, but we're talking Instagram and Facebook, and we have people on TikTok and everywhere else. So just share everywhere. And again, she reiterated the fact, stop assuming that your customers will or will not like something. And then Bree, how amazing the subscriptions, 40. Let that sink in. That was, that gives you some street cred here with that topic for sure. That kind of is mind-blowing for me. And again, I have my own box, and I think it's time for me to step outside my comfort zone as we all take this pivot and go live. And so that's scary for a lot of people, right? If you've never gone live before, you're probably thinking, oh, heck no, count me out. I'm done. I'm jumping off this pivot train. But maybe it's a good challenge for this week, a little bit to leave you with, for everyone to, by the end of the week, go live. If you have a Scentsy Club and you've gotten it this week, maybe you've unboxed it, box that crap right back up and pretend like you're opening it, whatever the case may be. Go live of you opening something, anything. And I think that opens up the door to have those further conversations. One thing that I did write down, there were a lot of words that came up with each of these topics. There was preparation, connections, relationships, and promoting. But one that really kept coming up was follow-ups. So if you're not following up, you're really missing out. And there's that saying, the fortune is in the follow-up. And so let us all remember that as we go through towards the end of this month. Think about everyone that you touched base with earlier in the month about this join promotion. Maybe it was a not right now at the beginning of the month, but have you followed up to see if maybe their situation has changed? Maybe that $40 warmer or $40 join is a little more enticing because they have their eyes on that warmer with no further obligation to sell anything. Maybe they want to. But fortune is in the follow-up, and that came up in every single one of our topics. And I think that is definitely something that we have got to remember and reiterate all throughout this incentive period and the rest of the calendar year as well, but especially in the incentive period. But with that, I think we'll hop off here and we'll carry on over into the group. Yes, fake it till you make it. Let's go. We will see you all next week. To our speakers, you guys did great. Thank you again. And for everyone that tuned in, what a great turnout. I know we were over 100, and I'm really loving this. This is only week 3 of 8. So we'll see you guys next week. And until then, my dog's saying it's time to go. Bye, everyone.